All right, guys, welcome back to In the Pressbox episode 20. Today we have March Madness starting. We have March Madness, NFL, the World Baseball Classic, Predators and Grizzlies as always. Then we have Guess the March Madness Player/Moment. Alex might explain that a little more. And then we have some predictions, which is we are sharing our bracket predictions, and then we'll also round out with some NBA, NHL, and MLS predictions. Then we'll have closure. My name is Benjamin, and you guys are?
Aiden.
I'm Alex.
All right, let's get into it. So March Madness is around the corner. It is here. March Madness is here. And Vanderbilt is not in March Madness. That's the big story for me. Tennessee gets the 4th seed. They'll play Louisiana coming up here. Wait, is that tomorrow when you guys play Louisiana? Okay. So
Thursday.
Louisiana. Now, yeah, so Thursday. So here's my thing.
No, it's probably today if y'all are watching this.
Yeah, here's my thing. Vanderbilt not making it. That hurts. It stings because
Third seed in the NIT, losers.
we were able to beat Yale, right, in the NIT last night.
Oh my gosh.
And I just think it is so unfair. It is so unfair that we weren't even considered to make it. We weren't even in the first 4 out. They didn't even do anything to consider us. That is absolutely criminal. That is robbery. Given if we look at our resume, we've beaten Kentucky twice. Okay, we've got all of the ranked wins. It was just the slow start to the season, and that's what you got to avoid next year. Overall, one of the hottest teams in all of college basketball wins-wise, over the span of these last 2 months. But it just wasn't enough to overcome the wins. Now, I've already talked to Alex a little bit about this. Alex, what do you think about Vanderbilt not making it?
Well, it's actually kind of like, they kind of should have got in, but it's not about the end of the season. It's about the beginning. If that case, Tennessee would have been a 15th seed or a bad seed. We'll just say that. And the wins don't fully make up for the losses. And, and that is kind of how it goes. Also, I meant to ask Benjamin this last time. Even Aiden, you can answer this too. But what team would you want Alabama to make it over, if any?
Like win?
No. Like what team? Like what team should Alabama or Vanderbilt should have replaced in there?
What team should have? Nevada, freaking Nevada. Let's take a look at Nevada. Thank you for reminding me of this because this was one of my main focal points of my argument, which is why the heck is Nevada in? They lost to Alcorn State 2 weeks ago in their opening game of their tournament. They've lost 3 in a row. They don't have a single good win. Their best team that they've played the whole year has been Oregon, where they lost by 25 points. No one can explain. I don't understand possibly how Nevada's in.
They win their tournament.
But here's the worst one. Hold on. Here's the worst one. The fact that Rutgers isn't in, as much as I hate Rutgers, is also kind of criminal. Even worse than Vanderbilt, arguably. I don't know who they would replace, but all I know is Nevada shouldn't be in. Nevada's not. No way.
So if Rutgers replaced Nevada and Vanderbilt was still out, would you still kind of hate that, or would you?
Well, I would say, Rutgers couldn't possibly replace Nebraska. What happened was
Nevada.
Or Nebraska. Nevada. Here's the thing: Rutgers couldn't replace Nevada because of the conference things. It would only be Vanderbilt, really. But there's just some questionable teams. I didn't trust Mississippi State, and they lost last night to Pittsburgh, right? Yeah, I just don't. I'm not really trusting. I don't really trust how that's going to work out, if I'm being honest.
Also, how did y'all get a 3 seed in the NIT?
A 3rd seed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. I just feel like I don't know, because you have Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina didn't even participate. They couldn't dare do that.
Rutgers were number 1. Oregon.
Rutgers makes sense to be number 1. I would hope that. Actually, I think Vanderbilt was changed back to a 2 seed. Listen. Listen, one of my least favorite. I'm just going to go ahead and say this. One of my least favorite sporting events and tournaments in the whole entire world is the NIT tournament. To me, it is downright depressing to watch. I didn't even watch the Vanderbilt game.
Watch losers.
Exactly, because it's filled with the teams who didn't execute and do their job to make it to what they're supposed to be making it to. There's no point in this tournament. Just say, if you don't make March Madness, your season's over. Go home and cry. I don't care about the NIT. Oh my goodness, I won the NIT tournament. I was the best team that didn't make it into March Madness. No one cares. No one cares if you don't, like, the whole point is making it into March Madness. No one cares if you're NIT champion. I don't care. I don't even know who NIT champion is last year. I don't care. It's the most stupid tournament you can ever think of.
I think it was Texas A&M, or was it Xavier?
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
I think that one team that I think maybe Auburn, like the Vanderbilt could have replaced Auburn.
No, personally, I think, ironically, I think Auburn's really a gritty team. But I see what you're saying. It's Mississippi State for me. It's Nevada, Mississippi State have to go. Or had to go, because Mississippi State already is gone because they couldn't figure it out against Pittsburgh.
Xavier over Texas A&M.
Okay, now that's the one that I thought was criminal, and I don't like Texas A&M, but Texas A&M as a 7th seed is mind-blowing to me.
Why?
Like, what do you guys think about that? A 7th seed? Are you like, I couldn't believe that.
Is that high or low?
Extremely low. They should have been way higher, and that's like what everyone was saying too. And like, you know, I was in a car ride. I told that I was like, wow, they're a 7th seed. Everyone was like, are you kidding? Because it was like
they pulled up historical numbers against y'all. Beat y'all about double the points. Destroyed y'all, and you're gonna complain?
I'm complaining for Texas A&M.
Why?
Because I'm saying, why are they a 7th seed?
Because they're good.
A 7th seed, they're better than that.
Oh.
I'm trying to say they should be like something like a 5 or a 3 seed or a 4 seed.
Oh.
I think that they're too low. I think that they're one of the most underrated sneaky teams in the whole entire tournament.
I got 2 things to say about that. Sorry, Aiden. So first thing is kind of with Texas A&M. Okay, so I have 4 teams that I kind of have them doing good. Texas A&M, Penn State, Oral Roberts, and Duke. Well, guess what? They play each other, and I don't really think it's like friendly for those teams. You just see you get a run. Only one of those teams will.
Who do you have again? And I can tell you which one I am guessing.
Oh,
Oral Roberts, I'm not sold on.
No, Texas A&M, Penn State, Oral Roberts, and Duke. Those teams are going to make a run, but they're playing each other first round.
That's hilarious. Listen, I know they're playing each other, but if I had to pick one team, if they weren't playing each other to come out of it, I would say Duke. Because Duke has like great size. They're an historic program. They just figure it out, you know.
Also, Texas A&M, what major loss between Texas A&M and between Tennessee? And why do you think Tennessee's so inconsistent?
Because you all are playing really good teams nonstop. You know what I mean?
But when Tennessee lost to Colorado, what did you do? You were like all mad, right? Saying they were like the worst team.
I mean, but how are we losing to Colorado? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the inconsistency. The inconsistency is the issue. Listen. Here's what happens with Tennessee. Okay, so we're gonna win 3. Yay! Now we're gonna lose 2. Okay, then we're gonna lose 1. Then we're gonna win 1. Then we're gonna lose 1. Right? It's so inconsistent. Do I trust? Because if Tennessee beats Louisiana and Duke beats Oral Roberts, it's Tennessee and Duke. Let's look onto that second round. Do you think Tennessee can beat Duke?
No.
Here's why I just don't. Here's why I struggle to see that is, and trust me, I would want Tennessee over Duke, but because I hate Duke with a passion, they're one of my least favorite programs. But here's the thing: is that the thing that makes Duke so scary is that Duke has great size and they got like a great big man, right? And Tennessee's, am I correct that they're a little bit more of a perimeter team?
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be forcing them. They can't get inside. They're gonna have to be going only perimeter. So that's just where I'm worried for Tennessee.
Well, didn't Texas A&M they lost to Colorado. They got just blown out the water.
Yeah.
So why?
But I mean, like, how early in the season was that though? Like for
No,
each
it
of
was
those.
the same week. It was the same week. It was the same week.
But for Tennessee and Colorado, so they both lose, right? How early though in the season was that?
Oh, it was very early in the season.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, then why didn't Tennessee? Why was Tennessee not consistent? They lost by barely, and Texas A&M lost by 30.
Bro, you aren't going to convince me that Tennessee's consistent when they lose 2 and then win 1.
First of all, that's not the case. Second of all,
Like, you got like literally zero argument that Tennessee's
make up for it. Make up for it. Well, why is Texas A&M good for losing by 30 to Colorado? But really,
again,
it's terrible.
We can argue the same thing for Texas A&M.
What do you think, Aiden? Do you think a 10-point win or a 30-point win?
Listen. Pause. Here's what I'll say really quick. Tennessee is better than Texas A&M. Tennessee should be seeded higher than Texas A&M. Tennessee, what are you guys, a 4 seed?
Yeah.
Great. Texas A&M's a 5 seed. End of story. That's all I have to say.
But earlier in the podcast, you said a 3 or 4 seed.
I said 3, 4, or 5 seed. But could you even argue that Tennessee could be moved up? Possibly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They should be a 3 seed.
Yeah, I don't know. Aiden, what do you think as you eat your breakfast?
I think that. Well, wait. What were we talking about?
We're talking about kind of like Tennessee and Texas A&M. We're kind of arguing. Where do you think that they should be seated?
Well, I think it's. Let me look at the results. So I think it's fair the way they got seated. I don't know if y'all guys thought that was fair because. Let me see here. I'm looking at something real quick.
Did you not listen to a thing we said?
No, but
All right, let's just move on to the next segment.
Is Texas? Is Texas? What seeding is Texas A&M?
7.
No, I think that's a little too low. I mean, they made the.
Thank you.
They made the SEC tournament championship, so they definitely did good there. I don't know. Plus, they did good with their record this year, so I think they should definitely be better than a 7th seed with that.
That's exactly what I've been trying to say. I think Alex is saying the same thing. We're not even really arguing. We're just trying to say the same point. All right, let's go. So let's get into the first segment here kind of officially. So March Madness, good morning. March Madness has fallen upon us. Teams are gearing up for the big dance with the first 4 kicking off last night. Let's get into that first 4 games. We had Mississippi State and Pittsburgh. And I think it was, hold on, I got to look this up real quick. Did you guys see any of the first 4 last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I actually did not. I was on a plane.
I watched some of the Predators game and NIT. I was watching it all.
So
I watched
we
the
had
NHL game on ESPN, Big City Greens, or Disney.
I saw that. That's what I was watching on the airplane. You know what? That was an interesting thing that they put on there. If we have bonus time or something, I want to talk about that. I found that so interesting. Okay, so we have Texas A&M, CC Corpus Christi against SEMO, and then we have Pittsburgh and Mississippi State. So Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, I believe, is going to move on to play Alabama, but I could be wrong about that.
Yes.
Okay, and then let's see, Pittsburgh, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be Iowa State, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. So Corpus Christi, Alabama, Pittsburgh, Iowa State. Now, if you look at those games, what did you think? What were your takeaways from those teams? I heard that Pittsburgh was shooting some great 3-point balls. So
Well, Okay, so
I have them beating Iowa State no matter what, Pittsburgh or Mississippi State. I had either one beating Iowa State. I think Iowa State's not good.
let me talk about SEMO versus Islanders of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Okay, so I don't want to talk about too much because they're going to get destroyed by Alabama, and that's kind of the way it is. Texas A&M, they were in the first four last year. Kind of struggled, they lost, but they pulled out the win today, and I think it's going to be or yesterday. Sorry, pulled out the win yesterday, and it's just really going to depend on if they can shoot. They were shooting good, kind of struggled on defense, but they were not getting the 85 range, 90 range Alabama gets. And that was even the main emphasis head coach said, too. I don't know his name, but their head coach said, was like, we need to score more points to compete with Alabama. And so they're going to have to pull up with an extra 20, 15 points and play that defense, too. And I think it's going to be struggled. But Mississippi State, Pittsburgh, like you said, Mississippi State, they went on some big scoring droughts. They were both for shooting a three. So that's really what caused it, fouls and shooting droughts. And, sorry guys, but one thing, why the Missouri, Southeast of Missouri lost and Alabama's not going to do is fouling. They set the record for most fouls in a first four game.
Really?
With 30 fouls. They've had this is the second 30 foul game, and they had a 31. Everyone on their team, on the starting five, had at least 4 fouls. 3 of them were fouled out.
Man, 3 of them?
Yeah, and Alabama doesn't foul.
So I mean, I didn't get to see the games yesterday, really. So that's a nice recap. Now, what do you guys think about today's first 4 games before the first day officially kicks off tomorrow, or probably when you're listening, which is going to be Thursday? What do you think about these first 4 games tonight, which is FDU against Texas Southern and then Nevada against Arizona State? Who do you like in those? Who do you like between FDU and Texas Southern?
I like Texas Southern.
Yeah, they won last year, and they kind of got that experience.
I was going to say, I'm going to go Texas Southern on that. I think Texas Southern, I saw as high-scoring team. Nevada against Arizona State. Okay, so the winner of FDU and Texas Southern, by the way, plays Purdue on Friday. Nevada and Arizona State, winner plays TCU. I don't see either of them beating TCU, but who do you like in that game, Arizona State or Nevada?
I like Arizona State.
I like Arizona. Arizona State, too.
See, I personally... yes, that was mic'd up. Personally, I'm not a big fan of either of these teams. Like, these are 2 teams that I would want out of the tournament no matter what. But you can't replace Rutgers or Vanderbilt with Arizona State, but you can with Nevada, so it doesn't matter. But I am going to go with Arizona State. I think Arizona State is just a little bit better, but I feel like that's going to be the closer game. If I had to pick one, that was going to be closer. I think FDU and Texas Southern, I'm going to go 72-59 Texas Southern.
I actually liked 16 seed games because they're working for their spot. They're like,
exactly.
They may not beat that one, but they want to be that team that can.
You know what I always do that first day of March Madness? I go and look and say and this is for all the listeners too, I go and look and say, where could the biggest upset be? And I just start watching that game until it's a blowout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you didn't watch the game yesterday.
No, I'm talking about the first day. Like the first, official. You know what I'm talking about? Like tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. All right, hold on. So quickly, yeah, I like that, by the way, what you said. So let's go. I'm going to go through a series of questions. We're going to have 6 questions, okay? You guys got that. All right. I like that. What is the best and worst region in the tournament?
Oh, best and worst?
Yeah.
Okay, I actually asked because I didn't know, so I think...
All right, never mind. Just cancel. All right.
Cancel what?
No. Cancel the question. Let's just go with the 5 that I already had here, okay?
Oh well, I think if we have time, we should answer that.
Okay, hold on. We'll do that like the end, all right? Now, I have a question here. So we're going to all go onto our official brackets on the ESPN Tournament
Oh,
Challenge.
are we doing brackets? Are we doing that last?
No, you'll see. You'll see. Fill out the brackets if you haven't already. If you're listening, okay. So we're just gonna do like again. You aren't predicting every game, but you're just gonna say certain things, okay? All right. What is your biggest upset pick of the year, of the whole tournament? Aiden.
Yeah. Let me look through my bracket real quick. Let me see. Biggest upset. I didn't really have that much upsets, but I did put a few in there. So I'm trying to.
Just like the biggest one.
I guess Boise State beating Northwestern.
Okay.
I know it's random, but that's like one of the upsets that I had. Most of them were like close, like 9 beating 8 or something. What about you, Alex? I guess Alex is muted.
Who
What about
knows
you, Benjamin?
who knows where Alex went? So for mine is going to be Colgate over Texas, the 15 seed Colgate over the number 2 seed Texas. I don't trust Texas, and I don't trust them defensively. They've gone through a coaching transition, and I feel like Colgate is playing with a lot of passion and really want to pull off an upset. So I got Colgate as my biggest upset. All right, let's ask the next question. I don't know where Alex went off to. So, who do you think could be like this year's Cinderella story, this year's St. Peter's, the team that makes it really far and shocks everyone?
Probably. That's hard. Let's see. Maybe Howard.
Howard?
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I went with Iona. I think Iona is going to make it really far. In some brackets, I had them going all the way to the Elite Eight. Let's see where I have them in the official podcast bracket. My goodness, where's Iona? Let's see. St. Mary's. I have Iona going to the Sweet 16, and then they will lose to Kansas. Who knows where Alex is going?
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, so Alex, we have 2 questions now.
Sorry.
Alex, who's like the biggest upset in your podcast bracket? Biggest upset.
What's your big prediction, Benjamin?
My big prediction?
Yes.
My big prediction is that Colgate beats Texas.
No, like, what's your like, sorry, like who's winning it all for you?
Well, hold on. We'll get there.
No. Who's winning it all for you?
No, I know, but we're gonna get there.
You predicted it. Like, what?
No, I understand what you're asking. I'm saying, but first, let's go through.
Exactly what I thought. Furman over Virginia. That's what I'm going with. Furman and.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, I like it. He's got Furman over Virginia. All right, so then Alex, who's this year's Cinderella? Who's the small team that makes it far, like St. Peter's did?
Okay, I have Furman and I have Charleston. The winner of that game is going to go far.
All right, I have Iona making it far. All right, so now where do you see?
They've never won a game. They're 0-15 or 14.
Where do you see Tennessee finishing? Where do you see them bowing out? Or
second round of 32 or Sweet 16?
I said Sweet 16.
Those are the low expectations. All right, I got round of 32. Where do you see Duke finishing?
Round of 32.
Round of 32 or Sweet 16?
All right, now
either Tennessee's gonna beat them or lose to them. Here's
the final one. Well, the second final one. What is your final 4 in your bracket?
Okay.
Or in the Pressbox bracket?
Final 4. I got for the South and East. I got Alabama and Marquette. Marquette. Never mind. And then Midwest and West, I got Texas and Gonzaga.
Okay, well, can I tell you something kind of funny? What I just said was very untrue. I have Alabama, Duke, Xavier, and Kansas.
Okay, for me in the South and East, I have Alabama and Duke, like Alex. And then the Midwest and West, my Cinderella team, I have Auburn and Gonzaga. Okay? Now, in the championship game, you guys, who do you have?
I have Alabama and Gonzaga.
I have Alabama and Kansas.
I have Duke and Gonzaga. All right, so let's go and say our championship picks with the score, okay? In the bracket in the press box. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who is your pick, Aiden, to win the championship?
I got Alabama over Gonzaga, 78-68.
Alex?
I have Alabama over Kansas, 84-76.
And I have Duke over Gonzaga, 63-59. So those are our predictions, everyone, for the March Madness. We'll be back later in the episode to do more with the more predictions and just say game by game.
Okay, we'll try to get this out by 3:15, March 15th. Tonight, it may even be tomorrow morning. So if you're watching this, if you're one of the early ones, make sure yours is fully done. And we have prizes.
Join if you've not already joined. Join the ESPN Tournament Challenge app. We're going to move on to NFL after this. Move on. Okay, look up the ESPN Tournament Challenge app. Then go to the ESPN Tournament Challenge, okay? And then look up in all lowercase one word in the press box. Join the group, create your bracket, get money and gift cards. Let's move on to the NFL.
Wait, let me say what they can win or no?
Yes. Yeah, go through.
Okay, $10 gift card. Benjamin and Aiden, did y'all want to hop in or something? Make two.
I'll hop in with 10 or 20.
I'll also join.
I'll hop in with 10 or 20.
Okay, so maybe the one gets 20, or we'll have stuff top two gets 10 or whatever.
Sounds great.
I have enough for like $5. I may get like third place person.
Okay. So
Okay. How about this? I can do 20. Alex does 10. Aiden does 5.
Okay, so we'll have first place 20, second place is 10, and third place is 5.
And those are in gift cards. So I'll let you know probably next week which gift card. All right, let's go on to the NFL. So free agency is back with several players signing or being traded. Jimmy Garoppolo has gone to the Raiders. Darren Waller has been traded to the Giants. And Jalen Ramsey has gone to the Dolphins, to name a few. So what is your final prediction for Aaron Rodgers? I know we ask this every single week, but it's drawing near. He gave the teams a list of players. He gave the Jets a list of players that he wants. He wants Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, and Odell Beckham Jr. along with Mercedes Lewis. What do you guys think? Do you see Rodgers going to the Jets, going to the Packers, or retiring?
I see him going to the Jets.
Lazard wouldn't go to the Jets for no reason.
Exactly. I think Rodgers is a New York Jet. That's unbelievable. Now, have any signings impressed you? Like, has there been like a signing where you're like, oh wow, like great signing? If not, we can just skip.
Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy G is a good one. I like the Darren Waller to the Giants. That's really big for them.
I like
what about pick? I think was it the 100th pick? Was it? I think.
Yep.
I like Jalen Ramsey going to the Dolphins.
Well, that was a trade.
That's okay. That can count. I'm just like signing / trades. That's like what I mean.
Okay.
And then also, what do you guys think about Stephon Gilmore to the Cowboys?
Well, they're going to be sacked on the defensive back end.
Aiden, what do you think?
I think that's good for the Cowboys.
Okay.
No crap.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Thoughts on the Titans' lack of signings?
Well,
Signing.
Sometimes it's good to be paused a little bit, but all these good players are still out there, and I think we can make some good moves. It's just depending how it goes. Maybe we're waiting for how much the Lamar Jackson's going to be. I think that may be a big signing.
We've also cut a few veterans on the team.
Yeah.
Same with like David Long too is now left.
Yeah, I
Brandon
think,
Jones,
I think
Taylor Lewan.
And I heard that Swaim, Swaim, he might be going. Hooper might be going. I mean, the Titans, I think, are now just going to tank and rebuild. Let's go. Now, I have a quick
Can I talk
prediction.
about Lamar Jackson real quick, if you don't mind?
Yes, you can talk about Lamar Jackson real quick. And then I have a quick prediction.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, I think he may be going on to free agency, so maybe Titans need to get him, but they're going to have to be fast about it.
Yeah, he tweeted.
They can't throw it.
He tweeted last night. He said, "I turned down a 3-year, $122 million deal."
Get it?
Did you see that?
Because he's fast, and I said he doesn't throw. I said so he can't throw it. Get it?
Yes. Oh, that was quality right there. Let's quickly. I do have a quick prediction for Devontae Adams. I think Devontae Adams is not going to be a Raider by the time of the next season because I just don't. All their players are going, and he's been kind of tweeting and posting some weird stuff. Have you seen that?
No.
I don't.
I can only see I can only see Twitter in the Pressbox account. Oh yeah, that doesn't exist.
I don't think Devontae Adams is going to be a Raider. What do you guys think about that?
Well, in the next season or this season?
Next, like this season, like this upcoming season.
Oh, I think so. He's worked too much.
So. What about Jefferson?
Now that one I'm scared about. That's so 50-50 to me. I don't know. Do you think he's going to come back?
Yeah. I think he likes being a Titan.
Really? Hey,
Him
what do you?
Him and Henry.
What do you think, Aiden?
Oh no, you got traded to the Eagles, Alex. But what about
Wait, what?
What? Wait. You said Derrick Henry to the Eagles?
No, I said AJ Brown.
Oh my God.
No. Him and Henry. Not AJ Brown.
Wait, what? Can you imagine if Derrick Henry got traded to the Eagles? I would have a fit. I would walk out and the episode would be over. You guys would have to do the episode without me.
Would you go to his house?
Well, yes, actually, I would go to his house. But we don't need to say where that is. But yes, y'all, I do know where Derrick Henry's house is. And yes, I would talk to him and say, you better not be leaving. I'll make you cookies. Whatever it takes. I'll make you literally cookies or whatever.
I've had Benjamin's cookies. They're really gross.
Now listen. If Derrick Henry followed in the press box, would you let him go to the Eagles?
He gotta be a guest though. We need some guests.
We need some guests. If Derrick Henry appeared in the press box as a guest, what if I just camped right outside with a massive sign that said "Come on in the press box"?
Or you just put a mic in his house and yeah. If you just put a mic in his house and just randomly throughout the podcast, you just randomly hear him talking.
It would be funny if we broke news if he was yeah, that's right. Okay, yep, I'll be flying to Buffalo. Okay, sounds good. What if we got that?
Maybe we could be
maybe we could be the people that Adam Schefter. We can be the people that Adam Schefter goes after. He'll say breaking news: Derrick Henry to the Bills, and then he'll say in the press box.
I think we should be John Morant's therapist.
Amen. Did you hear he's got counseling? All right, well, hold on. Let's quickly go on to the baseball thing, and then we'll get to Preds and Grizzlies. So the World Baseball Classic is here right before the MLB season kicks off. The USA has fared well in the Classic, winning 2 out of the 3 games. So who are your 3 favorites to win the Baseball Classic? That's the only question.
Venezuela, USA, and Australia's out, so I was going to say them. And the winner of Dominican Republic versus Puerto Rico.
Aiden?
USA.
And?
Venezuela.
And?
Let me think.
What are yours?
Oh, boy.
What are yours? Aiden's going to take forever.
Okay, so USA, Venezuela.
Greece is not in there.
I know. I'm aware. And Japan.
Why Venezuela?
Altuve and wait, who's the other one? No,
Bandwagon.
Acuna.
Bandwagon. You just like them because of them?
Acuna. I mean, how couldn't you? Altuve and Acuna are two of the best.
What about
I mean,
China? What about China?
Wait. You literally just said you like Venezuela.
Yeah, I'll tell you later why I like them. But
You're so bandwagon.
no. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right.
What about China?
No, they suck.
No.
I'm just kidding. Japan.
It's
Yeah,
personal.
Japan is the one for me. Because with Japan, it's like they got Otani, and like just that dude's a bad man. Like,
Or so bad he needs to get arrested.
Yep.
Oh, like sexy bad.
Like so bad he has to get arrested type thing.
Like he's like terrible. Like he sucks.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. What the heck are you asking? Let's go on to the Predators and Grizzlies. So the Predators and Grizzlies are at an important stretch of their seasons. While the Grizzlies navigate games without John Morant, the Predators are just now 5 points. Is it 5 or 4?
Oh, I thought it was.
It was 4. I think it's 4 points back from a playoff spot, entering a crucial stretch.
Well, yeah, they'll be tied, but they'll play the Jets.
Now, listen, we are 3 games. I looked last night. We're 3 games in hand of the rest of these teams. We got 3 extra games to play.
Yeah,
now,
4.
4. Okay, so what do you think?
No, sorry, a 4-point difference, but it's 3 games.
Okay, what do you think about the Predators? There is actually some hope left for them.
Yeah,
I thought we were just going to completely do a nosedive and just completely tank and completely go away.
Yeah,
but no, we continued.
Yeah, kind of what you're saying here. Yeah, that's obviously very obvious. We're not gonna have. We don't have the amount of games as all these people. Even the Flames, we still have 1 more game than them. Or we're up by 1 more point than them, and they have 3 extra games. And for the Jets, we have a pretty easy schedule going on for a little while. We got the Blackhawks, that should be an easy 2 points. And then we'll play the Jets, the team in front of us. So we need to beat that team. And if we beat the Jets, we're tied. We're in the wild card. And then just winning from there, it's really going to turn things around. We haven't really dealt with injuries as much as I thought. And I think as long as we do what we're doing and kind of stay lucky here, we'll be good. Get Forsberg in there. And who's that Edmonton Oilers guy that we got? He's really good.
Tyson Barrie.
Yeah, him and Novak. Novak has been real good lately.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Novak's been the man with the plan so far.
Yeah,
I mean,
he has
been on fire. And ironically, a player, I kind of feel like Likanen's outperforming Saros right now.
Yeah, but he doesn't get as much
game time, of course, but Likanen's looked sharp all of a sudden. He's looked like he's confident. Of course, Saros is still the better goaltender, and he's doing just fine. But I'm impressed with the Predators' ability to find ways to scrap and battle for wins, such as against the Kings, right? Kings get out to that 1-0 lead. They got all the momentum, but the Predators continue to fight back, right? The Kings get all of the shots in overtime, and Likanen makes all the saves. We force it barely into a shootout, right? Just barely hanging on, and somehow we scrap and find a way to win. And that's what the Predators have been doing. Now, here's my issue. Can we do that, though, against a team like the Rangers? What do you guys think?
No, but luckily we won't be really playing the Rangers too much.
Not literally the Rangers, but, we're playing some tough teams upcoming here. I'm just going to pull up the schedule real quick. There are some teams when I looked up and I was like, uh-oh.
Right now, Larkin, or Lankinen, whatever you want to call his name, he's 8 in goals against average, and use is 19.
Yep. I'm gonna watch the Blackhawks game.
Oh yeah.
On Thursday.
It's gonna be good.
That's gonna be great. And then it's the Jets. That's the big one on Saturday. That's the game. Yeah, okay, so we got the Blackhawks, the Jets. Then we have the Rangers. So yeah, the Rangers. Then we have the Sabres. The Sabres are tough. They can score. We have the Kraken twice. Then we have the Maple Leafs, Bruins. There's no way we beat the Bruins. And then we have the Penguins and the Blues. So that is kind of a tough schedule. I feel like it's a must-win against Chicago and a must-win against Winnipeg, in my opinion.
Also, can I state some couple things real quick?
Yep.
I think it's good that Tennessee's Predators are going on these rolls, and okay, I don't know why I said it like that. All of these like winning streaks, and they're doing it a good time, and they're also being really consistent, I would say. But what's the word I'm trying to get here? Like, I'd want to watch their games now. They're doing good, but it's at March Madness. I don't know how I'm going to balance out the.
I know. How are we going to do this? I said I'm going to make special time on Thursday and Saturday, just like a little bubble for them, and then that's it. Then it's all back to March.
I've been looking at something called like the schedule.
Usually, what happens each year is right after March Madness ends, I immediately go, okay, so where's the Predators? Where's Nashville? Let's see what's happening with them, right? And then I guarantee y'all, after March Madness, you're going to be hearing a lot about the Predators, probably.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so here's how if you want to watch the March Madness, this is kind of how I manage like watching like this. I always start at the earliest game, and I try to watch the full thing. And each game, they're about like 20 minutes or so apart. So that's like the end of the game. So you'll be able to watch the end of the next game and end of the next game. So, So that's kind of like the best part. But obviously, some of those games are going to be blowouts, and you don't have to waste your time on those blowouts. But
yeah, again, like what I was saying, I always try to go and watch the games with upsets, and then I just watch them until the team who's supposed to win pulls away. Because if the team who's supposed to win never pulls away, it's like the most entertaining game. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh my goodness, Texas Corpus Christi could like actually be Alabama or like something crazy. You know what I mean? So I just watch them until the good team pulls away, and then I look and say, so I do it a little bit differently. And then I look and say, all right, where's the other game? And if they're all blowouts, then I just don't. Let's go.
You also watch your upsets.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to, by the way, oh, never mind. Let's go to March Madness. So player/moment here. Alex, do you want to explain that?
Okay. Yeah, so I told this Benjamin, or I asked this to Benjamin before, Aiden. But so anyway, this is kind of how it works. It will say, okay, so I'll say both kind of the rules, and y'all say how y'all want to play this. But we'll kind of say a moment, or like a moment, and well, let's just do an example, all right? 2022, they were a 15 seed, went all the way to Sweet 16.
St. Peter's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, like that. And you'd say St. Peter's.
Aiden.
First 3 points.
Yes, sir.
And we also can say players, make the players relevant.
Like boy.
Like, what player got national attention and also struck a brand deal with Buffalo Wild Wings in the 2022 season?
Doug Edert.
Yeah, and that it's like theoretically Benjamin would have 2 points. I guess we could first 3, kind of make it relevant, like within the last 10 years. Don't be like all the way.
Okay.
Just a little hint, guys. Aiden and Benjamin, these teams are going to be lower teams, though. You don't be screaming out SEC, ACC, Big Ten teams. She's shouting out some of the lower teams, so that may make it harder.
Okay.
Make the players kind of.
Okay, hold on. By the way, I got breaking news really quick that I just saw. The Cowboys are releasing Ezekiel Elliott. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. Does that saying some Derrick Henry news? Is that? I don't know.
I don't know what that means for Derrick Henry. I'm just telling you, they're releasing Zeke. So there's a little bit of news. Can I go first?
Yeah, Aiden. Hey, Aiden, are you gonna talk? Are you over here? Are you gonna play the game?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Hold on. I have to look up something.
Hey, don't look it up yet. Don't look up anything, because more than likely it's gonna show Benjamin's answer too. So don't look.
All right, I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
Which team upset Duke to shock the world 10 years ago in 2012? This is an all-time classic.
Year?
2012. This is an all-time classic. You just got to give this to me.
We're gonna say years or whatever.
Yes,
What
2012. Around 2012, who shocked Duke?
Guys, Ben. Can y'all hear?
What?
What do you guys
Can Benjamin
think?
hear us? Oh, he's on yellow. What does yellow mean? I don't know what yellow means.
It means users experience. Oh, now he's offline.
Oh shoot.
All right, now it says
Can you guys hear me?
experienced some connection issues.
Wait, is that gonna mess up the voice recordings?
Now it says he's connected.
Hold on, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does that mess up the voice recordings?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
not
all right. So 2012. Who shocked the whole tournament landscape in 2012?
2012.
Yes. Come on, are you kidding me? This is like an all-time.
Was it
Lehigh.
What?
Lehigh.
Yeah, there you go. Aiden gets it.
Lehigh?
Lehigh shocks Duke. The 15 seed walked in and beat Duke in an all-time classic in the first round in 2012. Completely changed the whole entire tournament.
Okay, I was thinking a little bit more easier there. I think Aiden.
But it's like an all-time classic. At least for me, every time I think of March Madness, I think of that, and I know a lot of people do. So I thought you guys would know that.
Well, like none of the viewers. The year messed me up.
All right. Well, it's still going to Aiden.
Aiden got one.
All right, who's next?
Aiden.
I'm next.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go. No mercy.
Let me see. Um. Should we do the 2020 March Madness?
No, just you can do any.
Any.
All right, Alex. I was just kidding. There was no March Madness in 2020. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Um. Okay. I think about the 2016 March Madness.
That's fine.
Wasn't that MTSU?
I don't know.
That's fine. What is it? What's your question?
All right. What happened in the 2016 Finals March Madness?
No, upset. Not like what happened.
Well, could it be what happened?
Well, yeah.
What?
I think it could be.
Wasn't that
It could be. How about this?
Virginia? Wasn't that
Wait,
Virginia?
Villanova beat North Carolina on a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
My points.
What was it?
Benjamin gets it.
What did you say?
Villanova beat North Carolina
That's
on a
what I
buzzer
said. I said the Villanova.
No, you did not. No, you did not. You
I
did not.
said the
No, you did not.
Villanova shot. I said that.
Hey,
Y'all
hear
heard
it.
me say
Hey,
that.
hear it. I thought you said something else.
Y'all hear me?
I thought you said Virginia.
No, I said the Villanova or Virginia half court shot.
But there was no half court shot.
It was a buzzer beater half court shot.
It was not a half court shot.
That counts as a buzzer beater.
And that has to be my points.
Yeah, it's your point, Benjamin.
What the
Thank you.
heck? That is
Thank
BS.
Thank you. All right, your turn, Alex.
No, it has been his turn. I'm getting 8 on this one.
Your turn, Alex.
Okay.
Look at here. I will literally play it right now. I hope we don't get copyrighted.
Okay.
Hold on. You can hear it.
Jenkins gives it to Jenkins. The champion
I can confirm he did not hit it from half court. Okay.
Okay. This happened in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
They were the 15 seed. Wait, sorry. It was 2016. Sorry. They beat Michigan State.
MTSU.
Correct, Benjamin.
Good night. That was too easy. Alright. Now do we move on to our predictions?
No, we gotta get more. This is fun.
At least we all got 1 point. I think we should end it off
Oh,
with
I didn't get a point.
I agree. I think all of us getting a point.
I didn't get a point.
Oh, that's right. Alex didn't get a point.
Yeah, because I got stolen.
Maybe that's why Alex really wants to go again.
Wait, we should definitely end it then.
No, don't.
Yeah, let's end it next
It was
segment.
2-1. It was 2-1.
All right, let's move on to the next segment.
No,
So we
it
got.
was 2-1.
All right, fine. How about this? We'll do one more. Who wants to do one more?
But what if Aiden gets this one right? No.
Well, too bad. I got 2 right. Aiden's got 1 right. You got 0 right. So let's have Aiden do one, or you do one,
No, I ain't gonna do one. I'm gonna get this.
or maybe I have to do one. I'll do one. Okay, this is not going to be an upset. Okay,
All
this is
right.
not going to be an upset one. This is going to be a question. Who won, or no, who was in the 2015 March Madness Championship?
Duke.
And
Virginia.
Aiden, you get a chance to answer now.
Duke and Kansas?
No. Try
I got it
again.
right because I said Duke.
Tyus Jones?
I'm saying who was in it. Duke won it, but who was the team?
Tyus Jones?
No. Who was the
Grayson
team?
Allen.
Hold on. Who was the team that they were playing? So you got Duke and one other team. I'll give you a hint. They didn't make the tournament this year.
North Carolina?
Nope.
Wisconsin?
Yup, there you go. Aiden
He
gets
looked
it.
that up. He looked that up. First of all, it was Lehigh. I said Duke first. We tied. Then time to go to the tiebreaker. Duke. He looked that up. No,
Yes, no, I didn't, Alex. I just remember that when Duke beat Wisconsin 68-63.
He's right. No way. How did you get that?
Because he looked it
I
up.
That's amazing.
He looked it up. That's not amazing. That is all looked up.
Hey, we're all about integrity and honesty, so I'm going to trust that he did not. Let's move on to the next
No,
subject.
we're not going to trust. Who knows
Let's-
Lehigh? Who the heck knows Lehigh?
Let's move on. Let's move on to the next subject. I want all of y'all's predictions.
I made this game for me to win.
I know you did. I know you still lost. I want all of you guys' predictions. Now, are we going to predict the whole entire tournament, or are we just going to predict kind of like this week's games?
This week's games and then
I agree.
next week.
I agree. We didn't talk about that, but I think that that's a better idea. Let's go through.
Wait. To make it quicker, instead of us just saying the game and we say who wins, how about we just go down my bracket, go down yours, then go down the next ones or whatever? Or do we want to say like Alabama, Texas A&M? I picked Alabama. What do y'all pick?
That's what I would do, but that's just me.
Okay, we do that one. We'll do that one.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my God.
And remember, pick this from in the press box. Do we do the? Do we pick it? Well, in the press box bracket? That's what we're picking it from. Okay.
Yeah, how about that Tennessee beat Lipscomb, Benjamin? How did that feel?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, how did that feel?
All right. Hey, don't be a sore loser. Let's start off with the first game here. I'm just gonna write down. Do you guys have the apps open?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start off with the first game. Alabama against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. I have Alabama. Who do you guys have?
I have Alabama.
You both have Alabama. Okay. Next, we're gonna have the 8 seed Maryland against the 9 seed West Virginia, and that's actually the opening game tomorrow, I believe. And I have Maryland in that one.
I have West Virginia.
Maryland.
All right. Then we have San Diego State against Charleston, the 5 seed of San Diego State and the 12 seed of Charleston. I have the San Diego State Aztecs winning.
I have San Diego State.
Charleston.
Wow. All right. Then we have Virginia against Furman, the 4th seed of Virginia against the 13 seed of Furman. I have the Virginia Cavaliers winning.
I have Virginia winning.
Oh, Furman.
All right. Now we have the 6th seed of Creighton against the 11th seed of NC State. I have the Creighton Blue Jays winning.
I have Creighton winning.
Hawk, go Blue Jays.
Actually, I actually want to have a fun fact here about Creighton. My dad's family grew up right next to Creighton, and my grandmother went to Creighton. Just a little thing. I never knew that. All right. So Baylor.
Does your parents live everywhere in the whole entire world? No.
Yes,
Nebraska, Creighton.
Yes. Literally, yes. Because my grandfather worked for the government.
So the government owns every single college, so therefore he can go
all over the world. All right, let's go Baylor, the number 3 seed of Baylor against UCSB. I have Baylor winning.
I have Baylor winning.
I'll pick you at UCSB if Benjamin says what that stands for.
I have no clue.
University
College of South.
University, California, Santa Barbara. I got Baylor.
Okay. We're going to go 7 seed Missouri against Utah State. I have Utah State in the upset.
I have Missouri.
Mizzou.
All right. Number 2 seeded Arizona against 15. I have Arizona winning.
I have Arizona.
Arizona.
All right. Let's move on to the East. Number 1 Purdue against Texas Southern or FDU. We have Texas Southern against Purdue now. I'm going to go with Purdue.
I'm going to go with Purdue.
Purdue.
All right, number 8 seeded Memphis against number 9 seeded FAU, and I have Memphis.
I also have Memphis.
I have Memphis, but I want to do FAU. It sucks. They're playing Memphis. They just got out after beating Houston.
Number 5 seeded Duke against number 12 seeded Oral Roberts. I have Duke.
I also have Duke.
Duke.
Number 4 seeded Tennessee against number 13 seeded Louisiana. I have Tennessee winning.
I also have Tennessee winning.
Tennessee.
Number 6 seeded Kentucky against number 11 seeded Providence. I have number 6 seeded Kentucky winning.
I also have Kentucky winning.
That game was so hard to pick, but I had to get Providence.
Okay. Number 3 seeded Kansas State against number 14 seeded Montana State, and I have Kansas State winning.
I also have Kansas State winning.
Kansas State.
Number 7 seeded Michigan State against number 10 seeded USC, and I have USC winning that one.
I also have USC winning that one.
I also have USC.
Number 2 seeded Marquette, not Marquette, but Marquette, against number 15 seeded Vermont, and I have Marquette winning.
I also have Marquette winning.
Marquette.
All right, Midwest now. Number 1 seeded Houston against Northern Kentucky. I have Houston. Closer than the experts think, but Houston.
I also have Houston.
Yes. I like Northern Kentucky. They're my favorite 16 seed. Houston's my least favorite 1 seed. But if any game win an upset, this one. But I had to pick Houston.
Okay. Number 8, Iowa against number 9, Auburn, seed-wise, and I have Auburn winning. That's my Cinderella team.
I have Auburn.
Auburn. Take that, Wardlaw.
Number 5 seeded Miami against number 12 seeded Drake. I have Miami winning.
I also have Miami.
Miami.
Number 4 seed Indiana against number 13 seed Kent State. Give me Indiana.
I have Indiana.
Indiana.
All right. Pittsburgh against Iowa State. I got Pittsburgh.
I have Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Xavier against Kennesaw State, and I have Xavier. Not Xavier, but Xavier.
I have Xavier.
I have Xavier.
Texas A&M against Penn State. This is a really interesting game. 2 red-hot teams, and I'm going to go Texas A&M.
I have
Texas A&M.
I have Texas A&M.
All right. Number 2 seeded Texas against number 15 seeded Colgate, and I have Colgate. Shocking.
I have Texas over toothpaste.
I also have Texas over toothpaste.
All right, let's move on to the West. Number 1 seeded Kansas against Howard. I got Kansas big.
Kansas over the Cowards.
I don't know how we're Kansas even lose to this team, but I got Kansas.
All right. We got 8 seeded Arkansas against 9 seeded Illinois, and I got Illinois.
I got Illinois.
I think that Arkansas has been razor sharp, and I think that's why they're gonna go back and win the game.
All right. Number 5
and back.
Number 5 seeded St. Mary's against number 12 seed VCU.
And what does VCU stand for, Benjamin?
I have no clue.
Isn't
And-
it like?
And I'm going to go with VCU to win.
You want to go with St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Catholic schools always win in March Madness.
Number 4 seeded UConn against number 12 or number 13 seeded Iona, and I have Iona winning.
I have UConn.
UConn. Virginia Commonwealth University.
TCU against Arizona State / Nevada. We said Arizona State. So TCU against Arizona State, and I have
You
TCU.
said that. I don't know. I don't know where you get we.
Because I asked you, I said, who do you think is going to win this first 4 game, and you all said Arizona State.
Well, I may have said that, but
Okay, well, whatever. Fine. TCU. Who's going to win?
I have TCU.
TCU.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Gonzaga against Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon could upset Gonzaga, but I'm going to go with the Zags.
I want to go with Gonzaga.
Northwestern.
I'm gonna jump off the mountain.
What the heck?
Because it's a cannon.
Yeah, Canyon. Actually, I know someone who goes to Grand Canyon. Okay, Northwestern
They jump
against
off the Grand Canyon.
No. Northwestern against Boise State. Northwestern is red hot and are confident, and I'm gonna go with the Wildcats of Northwestern.
I'm going to go with Boise State.
Northwestern.
UCLA against the 15 seed UNC Asheville. I'm gonna go with UCLA.
I'm going to go with the University of California, Los Angeles.
Speaking of University of Tennessee, transfer Drew Pimber, the number 1 player and all the free throws on the UNC Asheville. Give us a St. Peter's Cinderella story. I've been keeping this one hidden. I even lied to Benjamin. I got this big upset. UNC Asheville over UCLA.
No, are you kidding?
I am not kidding. Drew Pimber saving the day.
Wow. I was not expecting that. Hold on. I had to do something really quick. What the heck happened to my bracket?
Wouldn't be the first time you left this podcast. Yeah, check your internet before.
Hold on. Hold on. Just give me T.
Okay, so I kind of lied there. I picked UCLA, but I think UNC Asheville may win.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm kind of out of voice and like out of breath from doing that. So Benjamin, while we talk about this, how are you ready for your PA career?
You know, I'm excited. Like, it's gonna be interesting.
Wait,
Is our
what?
team good? I don't know.
Wait, what are you doing? I don't understand. I'm kind of confused.
Oh, I had to my bracket messed up and I had to like fill out some of it.
Oh, I'm just talking about your PA career.
What do you mean?
You said you were gonna do something like that?
Mm-hmm. Aren't you doing something like that?
Well, y'all are.
All right, whatever. Hold on. Let's just like move on to the rest of the predictions. Hold on, just a second. So we got Grizzlies and the Spurs. Who do you guys have?
I got the Grizzlies.
Now remember, fill out these.
Grizzlies.
Warriors and the Grizzlies. I got the Grizzlies.
Well, what did you do to get the Grizzlies for the first game?
Yeah, I have the Grizzlies. All right. Who do you? So Gordon does everyone. Mavericks against Grizzlies. Who do you have?
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Mavericks.
Wait, didn't they already play?
No.
Were they played 3 times in a row or something?
Oh, I mean, yeah, they're gonna play 3 times. Okay. Blackhawks. They play 3 times. Let's see. Friday. I think it's Friday, Saturday, and then Monday. Blackhawks and the Predators. Who do you have? I have the Predators.
I have the Predators.
Predators.
Hurricanes and the Flyers. Who do you have?
I have the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes too.
Yes.
Okay. Penguins and the Rangers. I'm gonna go with the Rangers.
Rangers.
Predators and the Rangers. I got the Predators.
Also, could we get a wager on any of the March Madness games if we wanted to or no?
No.
No, like later.
Okay.
It's only if it's like championship and like.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, my pick. I got Predators.
Alex, do you have Predators too?
Rangers.
All right. LAFC against the Seattle Sounders, and I have LAFC winning.
I also have LAFC winning.
I have Sounders.
Interesting. Atlanta United against the Portland Timbers. I'll go with Atlanta United.
Before I tell everyone that I picked Atlanta United, should we also update the people with the score from the predictions?
Oh yeah, Aiden's on top, Alex is second, I'm in last.
Just like usual, so you'll be used to seeing that. So,
all right, who do you guys have?
Atlanta United.
Okay, Revolution. The final pick, Revolution against Nashville SC. I got Nashville SC winning as Nashville SC second in the East.
Well, second in the league actually too.
Yep.
Behind American United.
I have Nashville SC.
Nashville SC.
All right, so there is our predictions and everything from this week in sports. Join us next week for more predictions. If you have any questions or comments or you just want to be on the show, please email us at tlease5588@gmail.com. Again, tlease5588@gmail.com. Join the prediction bracket while you still have time. Look at our link tree. Check out all of our social media. Subscribe, like, follow, support the podcast.
And we don't have a Twitter, by the way, so don't even go on there.
Yeah. And then thank you for watching and listening. Yes, I'll make the Twitter. Thank you for listening and watching. March Madness week is upcoming. That should be all across the networks of CBS. You'll figure it out. Any final thoughts, you guys?
Yeah, if you have any questions, you could also contact us through social media. Not Twitter. Just any other social media besides Twitter.
All right, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right, see ya.
Go Vols!